Your mind is not your friend. It keeps replaying the past. It keeps worrying about the future. And slowly, it steals your peace. Overthinking doesn't make you smarter. It doesn't protect you. It weakens you. So the real question is not, why do I think so much? The real question is, how do you stop? You've felt it before. You lie in bed at night, your body exhausted, but your mind refuses to rest. It jumps from one thought to another. You replay conversations. You imagine things going wrong. You question your decisions. And the more you think, the worse it gets. It feels like you're trying to solve your life. But instead, you're sinking deeper into confusion. This is the trap most people live in, and they don't even realize it. Because overthinking feels productive. It feels like you're figuring things out. But in reality, you're just feeding your anxiety. At the root of overthinking is fear. Fear of making the wrong decision. Fear of being judged. Fear of losing control. Your mind tries to protect you by analyzing everything. But life is not something you can fully control. And the more you try to control everything, the more unstable your mind becomes. This is where ancient Stoic wisdom becomes powerful. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus understood something most people ignore. There are things you can control, and things you cannot. That's it. And overthinking begins the moment you mix the two. You start worrying about outcomes you can't control. You stress over people's opinions. You obsess over the future, and your mind turns against you. So here's the first shift you need to make. Focus only on what you can control. Your actions, your choices, your mindset. Let go of everything else, because thinking about things outside your control is not intelligence. It's self-destruction. Imagine you send a message to someone, and they don't reply. Immediately your mind starts creating stories. Did I say something wrong? Are they ignoring me? Did I mess this up? But pause for a second. What do you actually control here? Only one thing. What you said. You don't control their response. So why suffer over something that was never yours to control? This is how you begin to take your power back. Because overthinking is not reality. It's a story. Your mind creates problems that don't exist, and then reacts to them as if they are real. You imagine worst-case scenarios. You predict failure. You assume rejection. And then you feel anxiety, stress, and fear. But none of it is real. It's all in your head. So instead of asking, what if? Ask yourself, what is actually happening right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, not in your imagination. Right now. Most of the time the answer is simple. Nothing is wrong. You are just thinking too much. Another truth you need to accept is this. You overthink because you want certainty. You want guarantees. You want to know everything will work out. But life doesn't work like that. Life is uncertain. Always has been. Always will be. The Stoics didn't try to eliminate uncertainty. They accepted it. Instead of saying, I need to figure everything out, they said, I will handle whatever happens. That is power, because now you are no longer dependent on perfect outcomes. You trust yourself, and when you trust yourself, your mind becomes calm. Overthinking is a loop, a dangerous one. You think, which creates fear. Fear makes you think more. More thinking creates more fear, and it never stops, unless you break it, and you don't break it by thinking more. You break it with action. When your mind is stuck, move your body. Do something, even something small. Take a walk. Start your task. Change your environment. Action interrupts the loop. Stillness feeds it. This is why a calm mind is not created by thinking, but by discipline. The Stoics valued silence. Not just external silence, but internal silence. Because a quiet mind is not empty, it is controlled. Try this. Spend a few minutes every day with no distractions. No phone, no music, no noise. Just sit, watch your thoughts come and go. Don't fight them. Don't follow them. Just observe. This builds distance between you and your mind, and that distance is where peace begins. Here's the hard truth. No one is coming to fix your mind. No success, no money, no relationship will give you peace if your mind is chaotic. Because peace is not something you find outside. It's something you build inside. And that starts with control. Not controlling the world, but controlling yourself, your thoughts, your reactions, your focus. Stop saying, "I overthink too much," because the more you repeat it, the more it becomes your identity. Instead say, "I control my thoughts," even if it doesn't feel true yet, because identity shapes behavior, and behavior shapes your life. One day you will look back and realize the problem was never your situation. It was your mind reacting to it. And the moment you gain control over your mind, everything changes. You become calmer, stronger, clearer. You stop reacting and start deciding. You stop fearing and start acting. That's when you become powerful. So if you want peace, stop trying to control everything and start controlling what actually matters: yourself. Because a calm mind is not weak. It is one of the most dangerous strengths you can have. And once you master it, nothing can shake you. Most people don't even realize how much overthinking is costing them. It's not just stress. It's lost opportunities. It's hesitation. It's staying silent when you should speak, and freezing when you should act. Overthinking makes you doubt yourself. And once doubt enters your mind, everything becomes harder. You start questioning simple decisions. You delay action. You wait for the perfect moment. But that moment never comes. And slowly, your life becomes smaller, not because you lack ability, but because you think too much and act too little. There's a hidden addiction in overthinking. It gives you the illusion of control. It feels like you're being careful, intelligent, prepared. But in reality, you're avoiding action. You're hiding behind thoughts. Because thinking feels safe, action feels risky. But here's the truth. Nothing changes in your life until you act. You can think about success all day. You can analyze every possibility. But if you don't move, you stay exactly where you are. This is where discipline becomes more important than intelligence. Because a disciplined person acts even when they are unsure, and an overthinker waits until they feel certain. And certainty rarely comes. Think about it. Every big decision in your life, you never had full clarity. You just moved forward anyway. And somehow, you figured it out. That's how life works. Not through perfect thinking, but through imperfect action. Another trap of overthinking is perfection. You want everything to be perfect before you start. Perfect plan, perfect timing, perfect outcome. But perfection is an illusion, and chasing it keeps you stuck. The Stoic mindset is different. It focuses on progress, small, consistent progress. Because progress builds momentum, and momentum destroys overthinking. Once you start moving, your mind becomes quieter, because now your energy is focused on doing, not thinking. There's also something deeper happening when you overthink. You're trying to avoid discomfort. You don't want to make mistakes. You don't want to feel embarrassed. You don't want to fail. So your mind tries to protect you by keeping you in a loop of thinking. But this protection is actually a prison, because growth only happens when you step into discomfort. Every time you avoid discomfort, you shrink. Every time you face it, you grow. So instead of asking, "How do I stop feeling uncomfortable?" ask, "How do I become stronger than this discomfort?" That question changes everything, because now you're not trying to escape the feeling. You're trying to rise above it. And that's where real confidence is built. Confidence is not thinking you won't fail. It's knowing you'll be okay even if you do. Another powerful shift is learning to trust your first decision. Most of the time, your first instinct is clear, but then overthinking begins. You analyze, you doubt, you compare. And what was once simple becomes complicated. Start trusting your initial judgment more. Not blindly, but confidently. Because constant second-guessing weakens your mind, and a weak mind cannot create a strong life. There's also power in limiting your choices. Too many options create mental noise. Too many decisions create exhaustion. This is why disciplined people simplify their lives. They reduce unnecessary choices. They create routines. They remove distractions. Because a simple mind is a focused mind, and a focused mind does not overthink. One more thing you need to understand. Your thoughts are not facts. Just because you think something doesn't make it true. Your mind can lie to you. It can exaggerate problems. It can create fear. It can distort reality. So don't believe every thought. Question it. Challenge it. Replace it. Because the moment you stop believing every thought, you gain control. You stop reacting emotionally to everything, and you start responding with clarity. There's a quiet strength in that. A calm confidence. The kind of confidence that doesn't need validation. The kind that doesn't panic under pressure. The kind that stays steady, no matter what happens. This is what mental peace looks like. Not the absence of problems, but the absence of chaos inside you. Life will still be unpredictable. Things will still go wrong. People will still disappoint you, but your mind will remain steady. And that changes everything. Because now you are not controlled by circumstances. You are grounded, focused, unshaken. And that's rare. Most people never reach this level because they never train their mind. They let it run freely. They let it control them. But you're different. You're choosing awareness. You're choosing control. And that's the first step toward freedom. So the next time your mind starts racing, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, is this helping me or hurting me? If it's not helping, let it go. Because not every thought deserves your attention. And the more selective you become with your thoughts, the more peaceful your life becomes. At the end of the day, your mind can be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. The choice is yours. So choose wisely. Choose control. Choose clarity. Choose peace. Because once you master your mind, you don't just stop overthinking, you start living.